Well, welcome back, and let's follow up our previous video where we did a vertical push, our ring dips. Now let's cover the vertical pull. So let's bring those rings a little bit higher than what they were, and here you can adjust the height according to how comfortable you are doing this. So let's say that you have no strength doing pull-ups, you struggle, it's your first time doing pull-ups on the rings. So pull-ups on the rings is a little bit easier than pull-ups on the bar, and the main reason is because you actually have, the rings can move, so you have some degrees of freedom here, and that just helps, like if you have some sort of injury or limitation on your elbows or shoulders, the fact that you can rotate helps you overcome that. When you do the chin-ups or pull-ups on the bar, it's a fixed one, and then you're trying to go up, and then your elbow and your shoulder hurts, and that's just because the bar is fixed and you're not able to adjust things accordingly. All right, so I mentioned pull-up and chin-up. The difference is that chin-up, you have your thumbs pointing out, and the pull-up, you have your thumbs pointing in. So just different types of muscles working when you're doing this. I don't think we need to overthink too much there. We're just trying to do that vertical pull, so we are targeting here the lats and getting that strength. All right, so first time doing pull-ups on the bar, it's totally fine that you keep your feet on the floor, and I prefer that you guys have your feet in front of you rather in the back, because when you have your feet on the back, you're going to arch your lower back, and that's just probably like not the optimal way of doing the pull-ups. So keep your feet in front of you, and first thing that we're going to practice is those, you can even bend your knees a little bit, is that shrug. So you're going to depress your shoulders. So this is the shoulder prep before you do a pull-up, and you can just spend, again, a couple of reps here, 3 to 5, just getting that shoulder awareness of prepping your shoulders before you do a pull-up. Same thing as when we cover the dips. You don't need to go crazy here. Every other day or when you train, jump on the rings, couple of sets, 2, 3, 4 sets, 3, 5 of those shoulders and shoulder depression. So depression is bringing those shoulders down. That's more than enough. Next step will be a jump to pull-up, so you can work on what we call the negative pull-up. So gravity is pulling you down, and you're just making sure that gravity doesn't do the job that well. So how do you do that? So before you do that jump, I want you to incorporate what we just practiced, which is that shoulder depression. So you depress your shoulders, then you're going to use your feet to jump, and then lower down as slow as you can. You can have your feet on the floor to help you on this position, and you're going to try to end with your elbows fully extended, so straight arms, and with your shoulders depressed. And then if you want, you can go on that elevation, but before you do your second, make sure that you depress, jump, and lower. Feet on the floor if you need, and that's it. Don't go crazy. 1, 2, 3 reps, whatever you can handle every other day, and allow your body to adapt to that intensity that you are giving to it. Another thing that you can do, we can use a band. If you have 2 bands, you can use 2 bands. Unfortunately, I only have 1 right now, but you can attach that band to one of the rings. So if you have a second band, you do a similar thing on that side, and then you can support with your knee. Same thing, you start down, prep your shoulders, and then up, and then lower down. All right, your second one, and shoulders depressed, up and down, and release. All right, and again, if you have 2 sets of bands, you can use 2 on each side. If you are able to place the rings a little bit higher, you can have your feet instead of your knee to do this one. Don't feel shy on using or concerned about using a thicker band than this one. Just adapt accordingly to the strength that you have. All right, and that's pretty much everything for vertical pulls.